Well, good morning to everybody. Finally, we are in London for a great conference, which the main argument, the protagonist of this conference, is Sandro Botticelli, great painter of the Renaissance, early Renaissance, and we have a great guest, a very famous professor. Actually, he is teaching in Avellino, south of Italy, but is also a very expert of this great artist of the Renaissance, which is Sandro Botticelli. Botticelli is a great painter not only because he's famous painter of the spring and La Venere, but it's also because he's with these beautiful ideas, and with these ideas of beauty, he influence, and I guess this is my own opinion, a lot of new people that approach with comics. And you can see comics, I mean, in Italy they say fumetti, and it's not like someone say little smoke, but it's something else, because you say smoke fumo, fumetti, little smoke, but this is a very stupid joke. But I would like to give this point the word to avvocato and lawyer and judge in la seconda corte di justice al professor and expert of Sandro Botticelli, avvocato, professor, giudice, critico d'arte, Italo Di Torta. Bene, grazie. Well, thank you. We are in London, and the professor is just arrived with the plane. Now it's 12 o'clock, and we are in the Museum of Arts in London, and we have this beautiful opening, and the professor will, after some question that I will do to the professor, he will describe, and he will tell also some nice story about this great painter. Please, Professor, a little introduction.
Well, first of all, thank you, because it's a pleasure for me to be in London. I never been, actually. My wife has been here, but with another man, and she never told me who was this man. She says she went for a friend, but I don't want to be involved in a personal story, because now I'm happy married with my wife, and I will talk about Botticelli. Why Botticelli? Because Botticelli in this time, it's not like someone say, I'm sorry, and someone say they make a stupid joke like Professor Michele Primavico, that he make and he will make a game on Botticelli, because this is a very old, ancient joke of the 50 in the time of Totò, Peppino, Eduardo, and we are not making this kind of joke because we are in a serious conference. But let's talk about conference, because the conference is the main point why I am here, because I've been always criticized because about the conference. They say you don't take too much conference on this.
and this, of course, Professor, I mean, I'm sorry, it's also the reason why you never been in London.
Yes, because they they say to me that I was taking too much conference, and in this argument, and they were jealous, and so they never invite.
Well, Professor, but you are making some confusion about conference and conference.
Why?
Okay, Professor Ridort, I will explain. You say the conference, it's because it's Napolitan slang. When you say to someone, no, non piglia troppa conferenza, no, but it's something else. They didn't told you you don't have to go to the conference. They say tu non ti devi prendere conferenza. Tu non devi pigliare conferenza. Don't, but it's not they didn't say to you that you don't have to go to the conference.
Well, this is a nice argument. Maybe I was making some mistake. I understand this, but let's go back to Botticelli. Why Botticelli? Because Botticelli, it's a great painter that. I'm sorry. There's a car. He's been a painter that is been famous with this great Venus, no, and the Spring. But Botticelli is it's kind not because of his name, but it's kind of painter that going to explode to announce the great period that was coming in that world, because it was almost we are already with the death of Piero della Francesca in the time of the new world in which one Cristoforo Colombo discovered the promised land.
Well, Professor, this is very interesting. Please.
Aspetta un momento. Wait a minute. So this is the case that it's not because only Botticelli, but because this is the way in which one. I'm sorry, they advised me to get the fast way, but so sembra una persona anziana. I am also an old folks man, and
well, Professor, Old Fox, beautiful movie, beautiful song.
we have to wait for this car that doesn't go in front. Sta sempre un traffico. Aspettate un attimo, studiate la macchina. The car went Stuttgart.
Well, Professor, Stuttgart is like a kind of touch, this touch.
No, Stuttgart proprio. Stuttgart la macchina.
Well, Professor, please let's conclude this first argument and this first introduction. Why Botticelli? Why is involved in this 3 or 4 greatest painter of that time?
Well, the argument is very simple. This great painter is really in the time of Piero della Francesca, and subito dopo, after, is coming the greatest master, Leonardo da Vinci, in which we will have some other conference, and then we will have a beautiful time of Florence and Renaissance and Rome with this great genius of Michelangelo and Raffaello Santi. But Botticelli, it's very important because he's a time of really discovered what is going on with this traffic line, because nemmeno camminare sul mercatillo, the little market per.
Well, Professor, we don't like to be involved in other story. These stories of the little market belongs to the past. We go in front and we take a coffee break, and we say thank you. Maybe later we will listen to some other professor. I see sitting on the first chair Professor Romano Romadi and also Professor Michele Primavico. Thank you, Avvocato Professore Giudice Ridorta, and see you next time. And thank you very much. And greetings to your wife.
Greetings also to your sister. Goodbye, arrivederci.